Hi, my beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Taste of Divinity. It's your girl, Tastee. Hey, y'all. How's it going? Yeah, so I know my nails looking ratchet right now, you guys. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. It sucks, but I got tired of painting them every day. But if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I pray that you're able to find something here that you find useful to help you in your life journey. If you would like to subscribe, you can hit the subscription button below. And if you are a returning subscriber, what it do, baby? Hi. I appreciate your support. I am really excited to be growing with you guys. I think it's gonna be lit. I feel like it's gonna be lit AL to just see the growth. And we gonna be talking about these moments here when I didn't even have a desk to record on, or I didn't have an intro, etc., etc. But yeah, we're gonna be growing together for sure, and I appreciate y'all growing with me for sure, for sure. So this week's spread is gonna be called the Give Slash Receive spread. It's a real short spread. Um, we're going to start off with a positive affirmation, then we're going to do tarot, then we're going to pull some chakra cards at the end. As you guys know, because I'm going to tell you every time when it comes to general messages, don't force it to your story. The story that comes out is intended for whoever it is supposed to be for. And if it's not your story, then that's okay. Check out other signs in your chart. However, if it is your story, I pray you're able to receive something that help you gain more clarity and insight on your life. So the first card will be where you're at currently. So if it's not where you're at currently, if it's not current feelings you're feeling, then it's more than likely not your story at this time. It could be later because my readings are timeless, but yeah. So you can check out other signs in your chart. But be mindful of that. If you want, you can most definitely book a personal reading with me. Um, my email is in the description box below. So with that being said, I feel like that's pretty much everything. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So thank you so very much, Holy Spirit, Mother Goddess, Father God, Archangel, Spirit God, Universe, and Ancestors, for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. I appreciate you so much for allowing for me to be able to release ego with all my readings. Thank you for allowing for me to be able to receive this message from my Scorpios. So what positive affirmation card would you like to start my Scorpios off with? Can you show me clearly, please? Alrighty, so we have the past is over. So it says this is a new day, one that I have never lived before. I stay in the now and enjoy each and every moment. So this is like saying that you can't really change the past, you guys. So things that you've done, things that you accepted, you can't change it. You can't change what you've done, you can't change what you've accepted, you can't change what has happened, you can't have a better past. So it's like there's really no point in reflecting over it. So the past is over. So you really can look at it, see what you've learned, see what it has taught you about, the person you want to become, but or the person who you want to be really, but you can't really, you know. So this is like dwelling on things you can't control when it comes to dwelling on the past. I can't believe this person did this, or I can't believe this, I accepted this, etc., etc. Well, believe it, it happened. So it's just like seeing, what it said about you, seeing what you can do, so you wouldn't have to go through a situation like that again. Whether you need better standards set in place, or if it's to help you soften your own heart, etc., etc. So you won't do that to your own child, whatever. So whatever this is, so it's saying that this is a new day, one that you have never lived before. So it's like you deserve to give your day a clean slate. You deserve to have a clean slate in your life. You deserve to, even with people that enter your life, to give them a clean slate as well. So not expecting to get hurt, or doing things to protect yourself, not really opening up to all the opportunities that you have in life because of your past. So that's pretty much what I'm getting from that. So let's go ahead and get started on your actual spread. So thank you so very much, Spirit. Can you show me clearly where my Scorpios are at currently? Where are my Scorpios at currently? So where you're at currently, you guys, we have a Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you could possibly be going back and forth between, I'm gonna be this cold-hearted person, and then I'm gonna be full of love. So it's just like I love you, I love you, I love everybody. Everybody get the F away from me. I don't want none of y'all by me. Very, very defensive with this Queen of Swords and this Seven of Wands being here, just like. So I do feel like you are most definitely looking at things that you've lost with this Five of Cups being here, and you know, things that have ended in your life, and it's really making you feel like you're not really making as much progress as you truly want. So we have 777 here. Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and Seven of Cups. So you're feeling like you're not making as much progress as you want. You're feeling really confused, and you're feeling very defensive. Very defensive. Oh, here's Scorpionic energy when it comes to just you ending certain things. The Ten of Swords literally talks about things that give you anxiety that's from your past, things that make it really difficult for you to take actions the way that you truly want to take action towards, because you're focusing on things that you cannot control and things that you cannot change. So this is like your thought patterns, or your thought patterns concerning the situation that has happened to you in your past. A very traumatic ending. Maybe this was you just never feeling like you had a comfortable home, or you just the loss of certain relationships, or the loss of certain businesses, or even a sense of losing yourself, or you know, like I said, particular relationships in your life. I mean, I do see that you're very guarded when it comes to, so it's like you do have your hand out to certain people and maybe even opportunities, but like I said, you don't put your whole body into it. You don't put your all into it. It's more like a half of a foot, because you see her hand is out, but she also got that sword. So it's like, yeah, I'm open to hear you, but you know, you say the wrong thing, you will get cut. You know, you will get hurt with my words, or etc. etc. I will cut you off. You know, so regardless, this is like you being quick to react. Not necessarily quick to react, because I do feel like you actually know this about yourself, because these are queens right here. They're not pages. You know, so you're very much so aware, very so much aware that you put this guard up. It's a purposeful guard. You purposely put this guard up to be able to protect yourself, so that you won't have to experience certain endings again. But with the Queen of Cups coming out, you do feel like you are wanting to love more. You're wanting to nurture yourself more. So I do see that there's rough waters that you're in, so you're feeling very heavily emotional, but during this time you are loving yourself and you are showing love to others. But some days could be, you know, really bad to where you're just really guarded and you don't want to let anybody in. So let's see what you should focus on giving during this time. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I appreciate you. Tell me all about possibly building a better connection with your mom, or just really nurturing yourself like your mom, or nurturing your mother's skills, motherly skills. So let's see here. What should you focus on giving during this time? Show me clearly, please, Spirit. My Scorpio should focus on giving during this time. So what you should focus on giving during this time, we have the Six of Wands, you guys. This talks about giving praise, giving attention, giving victory or a feeling of success, compliments to people. So like I said, you are kind of holding back. And look, you got the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is like holding back, taking action towards people, or holding back communicating with people the way that you truly want to. Maybe even certain business partners or projects that you want, you know, a stable foundation with, or a stable home with. So they want you to focus on giving like words of affirmation or encouragement, or just a successful energy towards, you know, like, so let's say you have a friend or someone who you feel like matches your energy because of that King of Swords being here, that you are closed off to. So it could be friends, it could be parents, you guys, but you're closed off to them for whatever reason. But let's say y'all aren't really speaking right now, which I could possibly see that because of the swords usually do. They both have guards up towards each other. Sending them positive energy regardless, sending them affirmations of success, visualizing success for them, still wanting them to be their best. So even people who have hurt you, you guys, that you're holding on to. So with this Four of Pentacles, you could be holding on to just people who have been hurtful to you, towards you, or cold towards you, or maybe even that certain idea of yourself, you know, you're just really holding on to, and they just want you to open up more to that person growing, you growing, etc., etc. So this is like you healing yourself, being patient with yourself. We have 4-4 here. So sending words of encouragement, energies, encouraging energy towards someone finding a home, or someone being stable within themselves, or having a successful business, etc., etc. Because overall, I do feel like it's someone who you used to resonate with. You may not resonate with them anymore, because you know where you're at currently is the Queen of Cups, and that Queen of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. So maybe you're being this more loving individual, while that person is still kind of cold-hearted, and so it'll be like still just wishing success on them. Don't hold on to their past self. Imagine them to where you see them going. Treat them as if they are their potential. It's not to say to really accept people, because you can't live off potential, you guys, but it's still, if you treat people how they are what they used to be, that's who they're going to be. They're going to also feel that attachment towards that version of themselves. So being able to see people for what they can grow into, or who they can become, will help them also see that within themselves, if that makes sense. So let's see what you should focus on receiving. So really just focus on giving successful energy towards people, successful vibes towards people, attention towards people, etc., etc. So let's see what you should focus on receiving during this time. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I appreciate you. Can you show me clearly what my Scorpio should focus on receiving during this time? What should my Scorpio focus on receiving during this time? Show me clearly, please, Spirit. So you should focus on receiving the Moon card, and this just talks about a mask. So receiving the truth, receiving authenticity, receiving seeing illusions, receiving being honest, honesty, seeing things for the way that they are. Seeing things for the way that they are. This is Pisces energy. What you should focus on receiving is something that you should focus on for quite some time, because it is major arcana, but we do have a 10 of wands. So this could be you literally leaving behind something, a version of yourself that no longer resonates with you, an idea, people that no longer resonate with you, etc., etc. The 10 of wands is like, I'm holding on to responsibilities, I'm holding on to this sense of identity that's not me. Even with this Moon card, it's like this is a masked version of myself, so it's just like, in order for me to be around these particular people, I have to put on this mask that's not really who I am. So really receiving the truth. I do feel like you're able to sense it. This is because the Moon card just talks about lies, secrets, and illusions. So being able to just walk away from things that don't feel right for you. Walk away towards really things that don't help you create the life that you truly want. Like even with this 2 of Swords, it's like this person's not really seeing things for the way that they are. So focus on receiving things from your subconscious beliefs. Focusing on those subconscious beliefs, and seeing what subconscious belief can you like work on releasing. It's not going to be very easy, you guys, because it's subconscious. Maybe even certain people who you feel like you resonate with because of these subconscious beliefs, and then just walking towards better, receiving better. It's like ending, literally the past is over. Like all you have to do now is release the energy of these people, because I see they're not necessarily around you. You've already walked away from them, but like these things are already over, but you're still holding on to. You're still holding on to the energy of an old version of yourself, or an old version of people, an old mindset, an old subconscious belief, and you need to just focus on releasing it, and being who you are authentically, your true version of yourself. So receiving this truth, receiving this honesty, receiving these masks being taken off, unmasked feelings and beliefs that you may possibly have within yourself. So let's see what additional messages you have. Thank you so very much, Spirit. What additional messages do you have for my Scorpios? Can you show me clearly, please, Spirit? Okay, dang, 3 came out. 3 of them came out. So we have isolation, we have service, and we also have enlightenment. So we're going to read service first. This is your sacral chakra, you guys. This talks about your ability to master emotional discipline so that you can create the things that you truly, truly want in your life. So not really acting off of your feelings, but seeing what your feelings say about you. So if someone really makes you upset, instead of you acting off of it, observing that feeling and seeing why it makes you upset. Because, like I said, they are telling you to receive things within your subconscious, subconscious beliefs and et cetera, et cetera. So there's some things that are going to be brought onto light about yourself, and certain problems and situations that you have that you're literally just supposed to release, but they do feel burdensome. I can say that much. So the energy feels very heavy, but it's telling you something about yourself. So service says the energy here is one of manifesting through being of service. This card indicates a steadfast ability to stay the course emotionally and create something sustainable and lasting. It can bring light to not seeing or valuing what you have. It can bring light to not seeing or valuing what you have. And that's really what you're going to be focusing on receiving. So it says, I attract to you whatever you desire if you give up your desires. Are you seeing your life as it really is? Though we may wish for things to be differently, often we create just what we need. This is an opportunity to look at what you are, to look at where you are today. Give up thinking what you deserve and start being of service. How does the idea of service inspire me? How can I make the most of my present situation? What can I give? Favoritism, unwillingness to compromise values, finding contentment, the joy of service, precious memories, compassion, loyalty, and strength. And then we have enlightenment. This talks about your solar plexus, you guys, and this talks about your ability to solve problems, whether you have a logical or scattered approach when it comes to your own routine set in place, and if you follow your instincts or not. So enlightenment says the opportunity to make an enlightened decision is inherent in topaz. A journey of true destiny is the vibrational energy here. Regal gold and an earthly brown mix to create something spectacular. Your experience will guide others. So enlightenment says, if I seek peace, I must embrace my fears. At this time, your journey is more important than your destination. Remember, if you face your fear, you will grow stronger. Relief awaits you. And this may be your fear also. Like your shadow version of yourself may possibly be your fear. So maybe certain dark feelings that you feel or temptations, etc., etc., being honest with yourself, etc., etc. So it says, path to enlightenment, the reluctant sage, taking time alone to connect, trusting your intuition, needing solitude, time for reflection, support, courage, and confidence. So the meditation for this says, write down 3 fears, then close your eyes. Imagine these fears staying with you always. Then imagine them one by one walking in faith alongside of you. So imagining these fears to actually be true. Stride through the garden of fear and allow for them to stay behind. What is more painful? Allow for them to stay behind. What's more painful, keeping your fears or releasing them? The choice is yours. And that's beautiful, you guys, because it's like you fearing love, or you fearing doing things on your own term, or you fearing being who you are authentically, or you fearing rejection, etc., etc. So it's just like, do you want to hold on to these fears? Do you want to hold on to these anxieties, or do you just want to release it? You want to release these burdens, these possibilities of things going wrong, etc., etc. So then we have isolation, and this talks about your throat chakra, you guys. This talks about the way you communicate the things that are on your heart, personal leadership, and it redefines beliefs that no longer serve you, and personal responsibility is also brought into play, and also the way that you express yourself, such as writing, art, speaking, and presentation skills. So isolation says, a childlike playfulness is hidden under Sapphire's serious, elegant exterior. This card denotes wealth and an ability to do anything well. Trust and loyalty are indicated. Sapphire also has a great capacity for healing. I've got all that I could ever need right here. Do not wait for the right time to live your life. You are on the verge of something big, but if you do not participate, it could pass you by. Sapphire does not know the difference between isolation and solitude. Do I? Self-protection, making excuses, over-preparing, never feeling ready to take action, celebration, experiences, and play. So the meditation for this says, think of something that you've been putting off. A vacation, calling a friend, painting a house. Close your eyes and imagine yourself totally involved in the activity. Come back when you are ready. Now taking the action will be that much simpler. So, with that being said, I pray that you, whoever this message was supposed to be for, I pray that you're able to receive it. I love y'all so much, and y'all have a wonderful evening on purpose, okay? Toodles.